to another live. Why did I just forget everything I wanted to say? I feel like this happens every single time. I hit the go live button and then I forget everything. Apparently I left the closet door open too. Let me go close that. So I put the leg back onto Alice today because Joe is currently asleep on Betsy and I just did not want to wake him. So that's why I have a gray dress for him instead of a red one this week. Yeah, you don't make the sleeping sugar glider. It's just not a thing. Anyway, I thought I would show you what I did over the weekend. And then we can talk, I'll talk more specifically about this outfit because it went from being just a dress to being an outfit. And then we can do the whiteboard and then the projects for this weekend's project. We can go over all of that. So, I told you guys like a while ago that I was like, oh, I'm gonna add like a what am I knitting thing, but I have been so focused on other things. I have not given myself time to knit. So when I start doing that again, I will start updating you guys on my knitting projects. But anyway, let's start with the shirt that I'm wearing. So I finished the fox shirt, which I'm actually really happy with. I do like how the ruffle is above the bust. I feel like if it was straight across my bust, I wouldn't like it as much. But it is just super cute. I really like it. So it's just a bunch of little foxes. I do want to, so I'll show you guys the neck and the back. I basically just cut a keyhole in it, and then I have like a loop that goes around the button. I want to replace the loop and put a buttonhole so that way the collar is a little bit tighter. Because I'm not a big fan of like how loose this collar looks. Not a fan of that look. I want it to be a little bit tighter. And doing a buttonhole would do that. It also wouldn't look weird because it would just, like the keyhole would just cross. Anyway. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. It has a small little cuff on it, so the sleeves just are super cute. So I definitely want to make more of this style of shirt. It is on the list. It's actually, we're going to be voting on the fabrics that I have for this weekend's project is going to be another one of these shirts. Your shirt is very foxy. I think that is the only appropriate use of that term when describing something with actual foxes. Good job. Okay, so let's talk about this project. I can't tell if Joe is moving or not. Either way, who knows? Okay. So when I had you guys vote last week, it was for this purple twill fabric, which honestly, now that I'm like, since I've worked with it, I'm like, probably would have been better suited for pants than a dress. But it also means that this is a thicker fabric, so it's like a warmer dress, which the whole point of all my makes right now is to make like a warmer winter wardrobe of things that I actually like. So the fact that this is a thicker material means that it will like actually be really nice. And then when I was like halfway through making the dress, I remembered that I have this purple lightweight wool suiting that I've just been carrying around with me for probably close to like 6 years now. And I'm just like, you know what, let's make another Pinefore. And it actually turned out super cute. I do like this style of like trapezoid bib better than the other one that I made, which was just a square. So I might adjust my other one when I find it. It has somehow gone missing. I don't know where it is. There's a ladybug on my window. Okay. But yeah, I really like the fit of this one. I really like the length. I put in a really big wide hem on it just to weigh it down. So that's super nice. And then we have the cross in the back because I really like them when they cross in the back. It just makes the straps so they don't like fall off the shoulders. Anyway, really like that. It has a button closure small placket. I mean, pinafores are really like super easy projects that like you can get done in less than a day. I made this one in probably 2-3 hours. So easy one day makes. But let's take the pinafore off so we can talk about the dress. So the dress. I came to the realization in the making of this dress, process of making this dress, that all of my dresses now look the same. They all have a V-neck, they all like are fitted bodices with flared skirts, they all have like some form of puffy sleeve. I mean, they all look the same. At least I know what I like, right? Anyway, for the bodice, I used the same Lima pattern that the yellow dress is made out of. I just altered it so that way instead of princess seams like that dress had, it now has darts. And there are darts in the front as well as in the back. So that was really fun to put together. And then these sleeves are a little bit longer and not as poofy. And the sleeves came from my shirt block pattern. So the same pattern that I used to make all of my shirts, I used to make this one, I used to make these sleeves. So like that's a thing, like when you get used to like how your patterns go together and how things work together, and you know that like, okay, like these shapes and these shapes will fit together nicely, then you can really start like playing with different patterns and silhouettes and things. I mean, I didn't for this one, but you really can. And it's a lot of fun, not gonna lie. Patterning is probably one of my favorite costuming things, well, sewing things to do. But like any good dress, this dress also has pockets. The pockets on this are huge, because why have little pockets? Anyway, the pinafore does not have pockets. And that's just because I didn't remember to put the patch pockets on. Well, I didn't remember to make the patch pockets before I gathered the skirt. And once you gather the skirt, you kind of need to ungather to get things even and then regather. And I didn't want to do all that work. So the pinafore doesn't have pockets. But I'm not terribly worried about that. Anyway, that's the dress. The dress has a baby hem on it too, just because I wanted it as long as possible. I did not have as much fabric as I thought I did, so I really had to be really crafty with like how I put it together and like things. So just to like maximize the fabric. But yeah, that's what I did this weekend. I made a dress, I made a pinafore, I finished this blouse. Yeah. Let's see, did I get any other comments while I was rambling? Nope. Okay. So yeah, it was, if I'm being honest, I did most of everything. I pretty much made the dress in a day. Like I had the dress done, I started work around maybe 9 and I finished the dress 2 or 3. And then I started on the pinafore, and I feel I can only sew for like 10-hour block chunks, and then I need to like take a day's break. And so I sewed pretty much all day on Saturday, and then just did whatever little bit of finishing work I needed to on the pinafore on Sunday. And it was a lot of fun. I've worn them together and separate a couple of times already this week. Oh, excuse me. I posted pictures to my Instagram stories. My fingers smell like Joe poop. All right. I posted a couple of pictures to my Instagram stories. So if you like missed those, I'll get better pictures and post them to my Instagram feed. But yeah. Are you moving around? I need to trim his nails, but he does not want me to. So we're gonna have that fight later. I forgot to unplug my phone before I started. Like, what's going on, Marty? Okay. So, with all of that being said, and you guys being caught up on all of it, let's go to the whiteboard and get out of this, like, awkward light. Okay. whiteboard. Why do I never plan a spot to put the camera? Alrighty. Welcome to the whiteboard. So we did the fox shirt and the purple wool, green wool, red wool. Okay, we did the purple dress. I don't remember what purple wool, oh. Yeah, purple wool. Okay, I'm assuming that's what I made the Pinefore out of because I don't have any other purple wool in my thing. So this list is slowly going down. It's kind of exciting. It'll probably take a little bit longer to get that list gone, but by the time that this is done, I'll have a pretty epic little wardrobe. That's all. I'm like settling into this cottagecore style and I actually really kind of like it a lot more than I thought I would, so yeah. All right. Project options for this week. We have 2 repeats from previous weeks and 2 new ones because it's what I could grab the fastest because I did not plan for this part of the live. Anyway, we have the aquatic animals. So this will be a button-up shirt, a lot like the winter hedgehog shirts. I probably won't do another dolman sleeve top, but I will. It will be a button-up with a nice collar. We have the stripies. And so this one I'm thinking is going to be a raglan sleeve with a keyhole in the neck, in the back. And it's going to be like long sleeves with cuffs. It's going to look really nice. At least that's the plan. So it's going to be like gathered in at the neckline and I don't know how to like explain this to you. But anyway, it's going to be nice. It's going to be stripy. So this is an option. This is the minty florals. And with this fabric, I'm probably just going to make another shirt this style because I really like this style and I think it would look super cute with this print. So that's what I'm planning for this. And then this will be another blouse. So I don't know what style yet. Probably a button-up because I like those and those are easy and functional. I might do like 3/4 sleeve button-up. I don't know. I'll think on it. But this is the third option. So this is the flannel pattern. Patterned flannel. Yeah, that. Anyway, so to review, the patterned flannel, the minty floral, which is actually more like springy than anything, but whatever. And then we have the blue and coral stripes. And then the aquatic animals. Ooh, that's a scrap piece of fabric. Aquatic animals. So, depending on time and energy, I might do 2. So, I will leave it up to you guys to vote. Trying to think of like, is there anything else I have to talk to you guys about because we haven't been chatting very long and I think I've run out of stuff to talk about. Oh, let's talk about the overalls. So I was planning on also doing the overalls last week. This is probably my favorite pant pattern ever, mostly because they have different fits. So they have like the slim, average, and curvy fit, which is why I bought the pattern. Because I thought like those options would be really good to mix and match. The problem is I bought this pattern when I was like much smaller. So I have to add 10 inches to this pattern to get it to fit me. So I will probably be doing the slacks and the overalls like down the road, but I need to do a couple of mock-ups to make sure that I get the fit correct before I do those. So really wanted to also make the overalls last weekend, but the thought of like playing with the pattern just was like above me. So I will be working on that at some point and give you guys updates. I mean, I'll probably throw the slacks and overalls fabric back into the voting mix when it gets to that point. So let's see. I can't show you guys what I've been working on all week because I'm really excited about it, but it's for my big secret project. So, but yeah, I need to pick like the day and no, I have the day picked, don't I? December, a day in December. I'm gonna reveal what this big project is. And it's gonna be awesome, and hopefully you guys will like it because I'm putting a lot of time into it. I do need to make a big petticoat for it. So I will probably be doing that next week, and I'll show you guys the big petticoat and talk about how I made it, because why not? It's nothing that will like give away what I'm doing. So we'll do that. Once this big secret project is over, I am probably gonna just like, I say I'm gonna take a break from doing big projects, but I also have a Venetian gown planned for this year, so no, that's not what's gonna happen. But I think a lot of the content for next year are going to be like these weekend projects, like simple stuff. So be excited for that. And of course, I have a whole series about the big secret project that'll probably take a lot of next year to go through. So yay, exciting. Joe's awake. Let me go grab him. Are you easily grabbable? Come on. I know you need your nails clipped. Come on. Where did I put your pouch? Come on, the people want to see you. Alright, well, you can see him until he decides to run into my shirt, which he will probably do soon. But here's Joe. Because I can't think of what else to talk to you guys about, so here's some sugar glider time. Which is actually good for us because I haven't been giving him a lot of active bonding time. So when you have a companion animal, especially like an animal that like is a colony animal, that's what I'm looking for. So sugar gliders live in colonies, which is why they usually recommend that you have more than one. You wanna tuck yourself in? Ouch, dude. Oh, claws are sharp. Need to trim those. Okay. So when you have an animal that is a colony animal, which sugar gliders are, which is why they recommend that you have more than one, so that way they have a buddy and they have like a small colony. But like when you have an animal like that, you have what is called active and passive bonding time, and they need both to feel like safe and secure. So Joe and I have been getting a lot of passive bonding time, which would be him tucked into my shirt or him in his pouch that I carry with me. That's a lot of passive bonding time. We've been getting a lot of that. We have not been getting a lot of active bonding time, which would be like me physically holding him or giving him scratches or like actually interacting with him, which we need to get more of. I realize I'm failing as a mom, but you know, it's like 30 minutes a day. I haven't been giving myself 30 minutes every day, so it's hard to like give another animal that. Another creature. Hi, do you like it in this shirt? Cool. Anyway, so yeah, I will put up a poll for the different projects. I need to fix the winter hedgehog probably this weekend. I also have alterations that need to get done on that Pinafore, but I will film them and include them in the video of the making of that, because they're not really going to be easy to explain without giving like specific things, showing specific things. So yeah, I'll make sure that gets included in the video that'll come out about that. Anyway, I think that is all for this week. So thanks for hanging out with me. The coming video is something about Elsa. I need to get better at checking that. But it's another Elsa project video. It might be the hair, doing her hair test. No, it's the cape. I'm pretty sure it's the cape that everyone loved. Okay. I will see you guys next week for blah blah. I'll see you on Monday with a new video, which I'm pretty sure is the Elsa Cape video, and then I'll see you next week for another live, which hopefully we'll have more to talk about. Anyway,